Hello guys, how are you doing today? I wish you a very good day. Let's start with the topic of today. Remember, tomorrow we have to work on the project, and at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you more or less how it is. But tomorrow we're going to see a video. It's very easy, guys. So just get ready for today's topic, and let's go ahead. So today's topic, guys, is the same as before. It's about revolutions. Remember that the Burgoyne people wanted to create different ways of merchandise and trading. So there were a lot of revolutions, and today we're going to talk about the French Revolution. Today you will learn in a general way the definition of the French Revolution, some causes and consequences about this event, and the names of the people involved in the movement. But first, remember that a revolution happens usually because the people are not comfortable or satisfied with the government laws. Most of the time, the people try to reach the government in a pacifist way, and after trying this and the government does not change, that's when the people raise in arms to face the system. What was the French Revolution? The French Revolution was a social and political conflict with several periods of violence that shook France and other European nations who were facing a system called Ancient Regime. The revolution began with the self-proclamation of the Third State as a national assembly in 1789 and ended with Napoleon Bonaparte's coup in 1799. What were the causes? The causes of the French Revolution were inequalities among social classes, natural rights and equality, national debt, Louis XVI failed economic reform, food prices, bad harvest, hunger, poverty, bread riots, formation of the National Assembly, tennis court oath, and storming the Bastille. The consequences of this conflict were the Declaration of Rights of Man, establishment of the Parliament passed and freed, chaos in government resulted in Napoleon and the army coming to power, and creating the French Empire. Part of the legacy of the French Revolution was the Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen, approved by the National Assembly of France on August 26, 1789. Remember that all this information is in your LBS Plus, page 44 to 46. Now, the Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen became the basis for a nation of free individuals protected equally by the law. It is included in the beginning of the constitutions of both the Fourth French Republic (1946) and Fifth Republic (1958), and is still current. Inspired by the Enlightenment philosophers, the Declaration was a core statement of the values of the French Revolution and had a major impact on the development of popular conceptions of individual liberty and democracy in Europe and worldwide. Now, the philosophy. The basic principle of the Declaration was that all men are born and remain free and equals in rights, which we the Article 1, which were specified as the rights of liberty, private property, the inviolability of the person, and resistance to oppression, which is the Article 2. Like I mentioned in the beginning, this is just the general idea of this event, mainly because this particular movement had several parts or periods, which have a specific name and specific characteristics. We will see this topic in more detail sometime later. For the activity, guys, we have two activities today. First, you're going to write your opinion about the French Revolution on page 45 of your LBS Plus. If you don't have the book, just write your opinion about the French Revolution in your notebook. Activity number 2. Answer the questions from page 46. The first, using the information presented in this video, and the second one, you will write your own opinion about the importance of the declaration. Again, these questions are about the declarations of the citizen and men, and answer questions on page 46. The first using the information presented here, And the second, you will write your opinion about the importance of the declaration. Why do you think it's important to have a document like this? Don't forget, deliver your evidence on time. This means you need to send your work by the time you have history class. Always do a presentable job. Presentation counts. Any work delivered out of time will not be considered. Before I say goodbye to you guys, let me explain more or less how the project is going to be. You're going to create an encyclopedia using a box of cereal box, an empty cereal box. You are going to cover it, and the materials are in the homeworks area. So just check the material, which is just scissors, tape, some paper, colored paper, brown and white, a marker, etc. So check the materials in the homework area, and tomorrow we will create an encyclopedia. Alright guys, that would be it for today. See you tomorrow so we can work in your project. Bye.